Getting married was easy, but getting divorced will take anywhere from a minimum of 6 months to the date that all the forms are filed with the court. Frequently, it takes about a year. When you applied for your marriage license, it was probably a 1 or maybe 2-page form. These are all the forms the court has to complete a divorce. There are more than a dozen forms and over 40 pages, depending on which rabbit hole you have to go down. The good news is that all of these forms are available for free on the Judicial Council's website, located here. Each form has a number, and the number is in the upper right-hand corner. And when you ask the court clerk for the forms, it is much easier to ask by number because the names can become very confusing. For example, it's much easier to say, "May I have a copy of an FL 141, please?" versus asking for the declaration regarding service of the Declaration of Disclosure and Income and Expense Declaration, please. And yes, that's a real form name. Each form has a revision date, and you must use the most current form. You can find the revision date in the lower left-hand corner of the forms. Since you won't know what is the most current revision, the safest practice is to get the forms directly from your local court or download them from the Judicial Council website located here. Remember, every form that you fill out for a divorce must be served on the other party, in the case either directly to them or the lawyer they have. Now, service just means that the forms have to be delivered to the other person. You can do this yourself for most of the forms, but there are a couple that you have to have someone else do. Usually, service just means mailing to the other side and completing a proof of service when you file your copies with the court. In Los Angeles County, we have to file what's called a case cover sheet. Your county may have something similar. All that really says is to the court, this is why we're filing in this county, because we live in this jurisdiction and we lived here this long, and the type of case that we're filing, whether it's a divorce, legal separation, paternity case. Should be a very simple form. You can get it from your court clerk.